Mic test, mic test. Hello and welcome to Kelly Field. I'm Tyler Lochte. Alongside me is Owen Kammer, and we've got a great one for you here tonight. Calvert Hall Rugby under the lights here, 7 p.m. start. This rugby team doesn't get too many night games. It's a good opportunity for them to show out here. Must be a thrill.
Yeah, and it's fantastic weather tonight as well. Roughly 60 degrees, a nice cool breeze.
Oh yeah, this is... should I wear a sweatshirt or not weather, I would say. Pleasant night here at the stadium as we're about to get set to start here. 35 minutes on the clock. Loyola undefeated, Calvert Hall undefeated. And Owen, we've heard from some of the members of this rugby team that this could be a championship preview. Two of the finest teams in the MIAA.
Yeah, each of these teams are yet to lose a single game. In the opposite fixture early on in the season, it was a tie game between Calvert Hall and Loyola.
That's right, 29-29. These are two pretty high-scoring teams. That was a very, very close game. However, Calvert Hall, with the quarantine, the reason why this game's being played at night, they have not touched a rugby ball in about 2 weeks, so kind of a bounce back. We saw they kind of had a practice before this game. And Loyola, they've only played 2 games all year, so this is two teams that not really too in form, could you say, even though they're undefeated. I mean, this has been a long time for both of these teams.
Yeah, it's going to be a big key to use the substitutes tonight for Calvert Hall. As we know, it's been tough for these players to stay in shape with their 10-day quarantine.
How about the Dons here early on? A nice run here by Billy Zittle, but it's going to be picked up by the Cardinals. That's number 15, Nathan Simon.
Calvert Hall win the maul here.
Brendan Ames, he's Loyola bound, and he's going to send this one down past midfield. That was a nice drop kick by Brennan. And you can really tell a bit of a slow pace here to start this one.
Yeah.
The team's really working their way in.
Yeah, it's two relatively rusty teams so far. It's going to be a line out, Loyola's favor.
Number 2 is Christian Arthur. He's a junior from Phoenix, Maryland. He's going to throw it in for the Dons. Brendan Ames coaching out there. Colin Paul back getting ready.
He's a big vocal leader on this team.
Don's trying to get something going here. Number 7 is Jeremiah Ibar. And Dons are still going to have it. Bodies flying all over the place early on, but the Cardinals are going to take it. Josh Mackey. Here's Luke Donaldson on the far side. He's not going to get too far. Looked like it was a mistake there. Josh Mackey went for the pitch, deflected off of another player and into the arms of Donaldson. Right down the end. Drop there. Dons are going to take it back. Now, a little bit of confusion maybe for you viewers at home. The ref will actually point towards the team that's getting the ball instead of the direction that the ball is going.
And it's an injury here for Calvert Hall. Not quite sure who's down on the field. It's an early worry.
Man. And again, we were talking before the game about how this much time away from the field might impact them physically. And with an early injury here, that's not what you wanted to see. And we're going to step away as this is in, and the guys are going to attend to him. And we're back here at Kelly Field. And the injured player appears to be Brad Huber, the sophomore from Bel Air. To the physio bench he goes.
He's putting minimal pressure on that left knee. It looked like he took a rough fall.
That's a nice run there, though, by Billy Zittle. That's his second run of the game as our paper flies away. Nice catch there, Owen.
Thank you. Use the 2 fingers. Impressive.
Earlier, today our paper actually flew over the stadium and landed out front. So, windy day, would you say, Owen?
Breezy. You might hear it on the microphones even. A nice draft coming through the gantry.
Put down your mic a little bit because these pick up like a lot of rasp. So the Dons are going to have it here. Somebody's on the ground. Still no scoring here. Our last home broadcast. And the only other home game for the Cards this year was against Spalding. And they give up a very early try to the Cavaliers. That's not the case here, though.
Yeah, both teams are playing a really strong defense. Defensive block, excuse me.
Here's Luke Donaldson.
Impressive.
And that's going to be kicked down the field by Simon. Into the arms of number 14, Nathan Balag. Nice tackle there, though, by, looks like Lawrence Cedar down there. A lot of mayhem here. Looks like the Dons have come out with it.
Loyola are playing the ground balls very well, holding on to possession despite some really astute defense from Calvert Hall.
Yeah, the Cards, they're playing aggressive. Going after him as soon as the player catches the ball. But
oh, what a hit!
Thomas McNulty just blasting right up the middle. It's a big guy.
And that's a big tackle from Josh Mackey.
Another big guy, Josh Mackey. Everybody covered on knows how much work he puts in the gym.
4-year varsity player on this rugby team.
They call him Big Mac for a reason, though.
Sure do.
Not only is he a great tackler, a member of the football team, too. You can really see fundamentally sound tackling put to good use there. So the Cards going to try to roll it through here. Looks like that's Caleb Simon standing next to the ref. Interesting ref jersey today, Owen.
It's fancy. It's fancy. You know, speaking of refs, I heard the rugby league has a ref shortage.
That's right. Any parents at home listening, if you know the game, certainly give some time in. It's a beautiful game, growing game here in the States, Owen. MIAA was the first MIAA athletic high school conference here, founded in 2006, and since then, these two teams have kind of dominated, combining for 9 titles. But Loyola has 7 of the 9. One of the best programs. Certainly looking for another one here, though, but the Cardinals, they've won 3 of their 4. Dons have won 1 of their 2.
And that looks to be an offsides on Loyola.
Yeah, Caleb Simon applying the point there, saying we've got it. So how about this? Caleb Simon, he's going to kick it from kind of far out here. Looks like it's about the...
It's a 30-yarder or so, I think.
It looks that way from the 20-yard line. Let's see what Caleb Simon can do. Caleb Simon for the first points of this game, putting it up. And it's going to be no good.
And that's just wide. It had the correct distance on it. We saw him practicing those before the game. Just couldn't convert there. Very close. It's a big opportunity for the Hall.
Yeah, and as we talked about beforehand, it's a pretty windy day here. And you could see it with that kick. Wind kind of caught it, pushed it a little bit wide, and we will stay 0-0. Kyrie Jennings trying to pick it up.
Love to hear the parents in the stands. Really missed that.
Oh yeah. So these parents pretty proud here tonight, seeing their boys under the lights. So number 9, Tyler Cahill out of Nottingham, gonna roll through for the Dons. Now this could be a good chance for the Dons. Nathan Balag on the outside, a tackle by Luke Donaldson.
And that is a huge tackle. He's driven him right into the ground, and he stays down.
Could be another injury, maybe. It looks like some shoes were on the ground where he got tackled.
Oh.
Another football player, Luke Donaldson, there with the hit, and Nathan Balag's getting looked at. He's slow to get up. Two early injuries here one for each team.
Gonna run out of physio benches. Oh.
Well, we've only got that one, and it's currently occupied by Brad Huber.
We're not exactly sure what's happened here.
Yeah, the clock's stopped here once again, and the players are going to go back to the benches. And we're going to step away here once again.
Well, he's made it back to the physio table. The only one.
He had to trade spots with Brad Huber. Brad Huber now. He's sitting on the...
sent to the cooler.
Man. Oh, how about that tackle by Luke Donaldson? Running him down. And it's going to be picked up, Josh Mackey.
And here goes Mackey. And Mackey's still going.
Look, he's down.
They're not going to stop him.
Sideline. Down to the 10-yard line. Big run there by Josh Mackey.
It may be a surprise, but he is one of the fastest players on this team.
One of the best pure athletes that we have here at the Hall.
And the car just
tipped and caught. Wow. Lucky break there for the Hall. That's the second time that's happened today. Brennan Ames Here's Thomas Norden. And Norden, every yard here matters when you're this close for both teams. Brendan Ames. Pitch outside is going to be intercepted by the Dons. Number 20 is Andrew Miller. And what a great play that was.
Looks like possession's going to the Hall here.
Yeah, it looked like Andrew Miller jumped in front of it, and then he dropped it.
Perhaps I'm mistaken.
Very nice play still, though, by Miller. I think that would have been a try there for the Hall. Looks like the Hall are going to have it here.
Oh, what a big hit.
Ames. Josh Mackey trying to just bull through. It's going to take the whole Loyola team to stop him when he's this close. Brendan Ames again. Thomas Norden wrapped up. Cardinals have been around that 10-yard line for some time now.
And the ball's just going back and forth.
On the outside.
That looks like it's out of bounds.
It's like Max Grubel out there.
It'll be a line out.
Will be a line out. And the Dons have it now. So the Cardinals, they got close there. But they just couldn't break the deadlock. The Dons, they got a long way to go, though.
The line-out routine almost messed up, but the Dons retain possession.
That's really all that matters. Doesn't really matter how it works as long as you get the job done in the end, but slipping and falling there is number 15, Billy Zittle.
And that's a big boot away. That was huge for the Dons. Just getting the ball out of their own end zone. Keeping Calvert Hall from getting a try.
Simon to Simon there, the nice little connection. And Zach Myers, he's another tough guy. Him and Mackey, what a 1-2 punch for the Cardinals. But this is Thomas Norden. Oh! He's going to take it all the way. A try to Thomas Norden. And the Cardinals have the first 5.
And Thomas Norden saw the gap excellently there. He executed that run perfectly.
Almost looking like a kicker when he sees the field. What a try there by Thomas Norden.
It was a great cut to split through that Loyola defense.
And Owen, I gotta say, I think that try was coming for some time for the Hall.
Yeah, well, they retained possession for a while around that 10-yard line, and I would definitely say that's a fair try.
So Caleb Simon now, he's going to try another kick. His last one went wide right, but this one, it's dead center.
And Simon is looking to make this a 7-point lead for the Hall.
And just 15 minutes in, finally some points on the board. Let's see if it can be 7. And it will
That's
be.
a
That time perfect from Caleb Simon. 2 seniors scoring there for the Hall, and it's 7-0 when we come back. And we're currently going to take a look. Under investigation right now, we are determining whether or not Max Grubel has on cleats.
Those are cleats.
And the ruling is that he is, in fact, wearing cleats. Big tackle there by David Kraus, the senior from Falston for the Dons. Some good tackling here, Owen.
Yeah, it's some huge hits. And look at that sprinting up the field from Brendan Ames after the clear.
Here's Billy Zittle. He's going to take it up the middle. Billy Zittle finding a little bit of room and going down. Nice tackle by Andrew Myers. Sorry,
Zach Myers, excuse you.
There's too many Myers. Oh.
His older brother Matt is a firefighter at Providence Volunteer Fire Company.
That's just a tough family.
Yes, sure is. I actually delivered mulch with him last week. He can carry as many as 4 bags at a time.
My goodness, that's a lot of bags.
Sure is.
And we're seeing how it could translate to the rugby field. Maybe I should start lifting some mulch. How about that tackle? Looks like that was Ben Heasley getting in there.
Oh, and Calvert Hall looked to win that ground ball, but looks like they've committed a penalty.
Ben Heasley, Zach Myers, Josh Mackey, all these guys can tackle very well. Luke Donaldson also.
Ooh. Poor kick from... No. Never mind. Loyola retained possession.
He just advanced the ball there.
Yeah.
And actually, not too bad of a kick at all there.
And the routine has worked this time. They called it out. Perfectly executed.
This play call there sounded like Peyton Manning almost. Nice little run here by Brett Stoll.
Big hit.
It's going to be taken by the Cardinals. But now Brett Stoll is down, and he looks hurt.
And Stoll took a big hit in the head there.
My goodness.
His head snapped back, and there's some visible frustration from Nathan Balog on the bench.
Looks like you might have a friend on that bench when we come back. Coming in for the Cardinals, number 17, that's Brendan Kelly. As I believe the injured Don Brent Stoll going to make his way onto the physio bench.
It looked to be a head injury as it happened, but he's coming off with a bit of a limp.
Rough sport, certainly.
Sure is. You really take a beating.
These are tough guys out here.
Balog is really making his frustration known that he's not in this game as Loyola win the maul.
How about this run by Cahill? Going to flip it up, and it's going to be caught down on the ground. Brendan Kelly caught it. He just came in. Don's knocking on the door now as number 1, David Krause up the middle. Number 11's going to cut through and score for the Dons, Kyrie Day. And they're a conversion away from tying this one up at 7.
And that was a great try from Loyola. They really worked the ball from left to right. They took some big hits from Calvert Hall, but they just continued to go, pushed the line quickly, and eventually made it into the end zone for the try.
Very well done there, Kyrie Day. Found the little hole there, made it happen. And Billy Zittle, the senior from Phoenix, is going to try to tie this game up. Oh, and this is a big kick.
Sure is.
Defense thus far. Let's see if he can get it done here. This is not a gimme at all.
Yeah, those rugby balls, they're pretty awkward. Difficult to kick.
Billy Zittle going to take some steps.
The pressure's on.
To tie the game. Almost as quiet as the Masters here. Zittle's going to put up and through. This game's tied at 7.
And I think he kicked that too hard. That's almost onto Goucher Boulevard.
He wasn't taking any chances with that one, though.
Not at all. Man. Calvert Hall is going to get possession here after the conversion. And we'll see what they can do.
No, I think that we actually kick it back to them. So Caleb Simon's going to send it downfield.
Yeah, I was just joking. We don't get the ball. Oh, huge hit.
If anything, it was a nice kick by Caleb Simon. He made the most of it, but also a nice return by the Dons. And here's a little bit of space that Thomas Fitzpatrick found on the far side.
Is he related to Ryan Fitzpatrick? I guess we'll never know.
And if Loyola allowed beards, that would be able to tell us.
Yes, certainly. Big tackle there.
And this game extra physical. I mean, any sport where you got the Cardinals and the Dons on the field together, it's going to be a rough matchup.
Yeah, and this is such a big rivalry between these two teams. The players love playing games against the other team.
And especially this year without the Turkey Bowl, it's like everything is your chance to beat the Dons. Lawrence Aceto is going to watch this one go right out of bounds.
Almost into the stands.
Seeing Loyola out on this field under the lights. Good to see, really. I mean, you can see it in soccer and lacrosse, but that's about it. You'll never see them here for football. This is the closest it gets.
Substitution here for Loyola.
That's Andrew Miller coming in.
Didn't look like anybody came out.
So they're going to throw it up. That's Tyler Cahill. And the Dons trying to work it around. Half blocking, half getting open to receive the lateral.
Those line-out routines are really working for Loyola right now.
Here's Andrew Miller just in, making a couple of moves. Nice little run there by Andrew Miller as he gives it up for Day. And Thomas.
Oh! Huge hit. Just driving through this Calvert Hall team.
Yeah, it's not easy to bring down him. This is going to be intercepted, though. That's Mike McQuaid for the Cardinals, who had a nice little run. What number?
Great kick from Ames to get that ball inside the 15-yard line. Calvert Hall will be looking to win this line out, something Loyola have dominated all game.
So the throw-in here is going to be by Max Grubel. The cleat-wearing Max Grubel. Let's see what he can do here.
That's a successful conversion.
Big chance here for the Cardinals. Nice tackle though, throwing it out. Here's Caleb Simon up the middle and pushing it.
And bullying his way in. Almost a try.
Good blocking there. Look at Brennan Ames pushing it. Cardinals right on the doorstep of another try.
And that's in for the Hall. Or is it?
Yeah, right on the goal line, they're going to say. Can't get much closer than this. So Loyola got a little wall going here. Caleb Simon is going to hand it off. So close for the Cardinals. Take back the lead.
And they're spread out well here on the goal line, but they haven't been using it well until now. Oh, big hit.
Looked like that was Thomas Norton again there.
Come on, boys!
So close, but the Dons desperately defending. But here's a little break.
Get in there, boys!
There's a dirty looking tackle there from Jeremy Abar. Looked to do the death roll on Norton's previously injured leg.
Still pushing it through.
And that's a try.
And it is. Cardinals have 12 on the board.
And that was a great defensive possession from Loyola late on the goal line. They held off Calvert Hall for about as long as they could, but eventually Calvert Hall was able to make them cave.
Nice team effort there by the Hall. And this is going to double up Loyola here. If this one goes through, it would be 14-7. Caleb Simon going to kick it. Simon's going to step forward, and he'll knock it right through. Nice job by Caleb Simon, 14-7 Hall.
Simon's 2 for 2 on those conversions. It's been perfect.
About 9 to go here as two teams take a little bit of a break, so will we. And the kick's going to go right out of bounds here as we come back. 7:50 plus injury time to go here in the first half as the sun is setting for Paul Angelo Russo.
It's finally behind those trees, so us commentators have a very clear view of the game now, finally.
It's about time out.
Yeah.
Words can't really describe the feeling of happiness that you get when you see Mr. Sun go beneath those trees out there.
It's a great feeling.
Great
Love to
night
see
here,
it.
too. I mean, you could see how cold it was last night in the 30s.
Yeah, you know, it snowed a couple times here at the hall yesterday. Who would have thought? It's mid-April.
It's outside Mr. Montse's class shooting bows and arrows, and we couldn't believe what we were seeing.
Shooting bows and arrows.
Yeah, forensics. It's a little bit interesting sometimes, though.
Sounds dangerous. Sounds like Mr. Matze.
This is pulling through. Speaking of dangerous, he's running over players.
It's a close ground ball there. Looked like Simon lost his grip on the ball, and looks like it'll be in possession of the Dons.
I feel like the darker it gets, more this field gets illuminated by those lights, bigger deal it feels. I mean, this certainly is a big game as these two teams sit atop the standings, but rugby at night here at the Hall, almost unheard of.
It's a
What
great
better game than this?
Yeah, it's a fantastic atmosphere tonight. It's a big game, big expectations from both of these teams.
And it's also good to see. I mean, we were talking about early on in this game how the Cardinals, with the quarantine, they've been away from the game for a while. But I think they've come out strong so far, up 14-7. They're certainly a good defensive team. They've only given up around 16 and a half points per game this year.
It's a great defensive record.
Including just 5 points at Mount St. Joe earlier this season, who they will play next Friday. We'll be here for their last game of the year. Loyola's got 2 games left. They go to Mount St. Joe on Monday, then Spalding on Friday. This very short Corona season winding down. And you know, this night game could almost be a little bit of a reward for these seniors who didn't really get to play much last year. And then this year, they have that shortened season, but hey, they're getting a night game.
Yeah.
Many rugby players before them could say that.
Yeah, totally. It's something a lot of players look forward to here at Calvert Hall, playing a night game on Kelly Field.
And also next Friday, following the rugby game, we'll see the lacrosse team get their only night game of the year.
It's a great tackle from Ames. The booting kick up the field made up for it with the defensive play.
And you can see some of these Dons slippery. They go right through. These Cardinals, every single hole that they see, they make it happen. There's Josh Mackey. He's a tough guy to bring down. Josh Mackey taking the entire right side of this Loyola defense with him.
Oh!
That's a bad drop, though.
Calvert Hall making sure they stay on side. It's a scrum there from number 9, Tyler Cahill.
And that's going to be picked up there by the Cardinals. Looks like Thomas Norden got in there. And the ball's on the ground. Can Kyrie Jennings get it? Yes.
Oh, big tackle.
But he took a big hit. Nice play, though, by Jennings to hold on to it. Myers going to push his way forward.
A lot of big hits going on right now. And the ref calls a stop to the madness.
Just 3 minutes left. They'll play one more minute. Stop the clock at 2 as we enter injury time. A bit of a mystery when the game's going to end after that. Really, when we go to the half. A little bit of fun. Is this going to be a kick? Yes, it will be. Caleb Simon is going to be down there. Missed his first penalty kick.
Yeah, and this will be a crucial goal for Calvert Hall if it goes in. I mean, this will make it a 2-possession game.
This would make it 17-7 if he can get it through. Long way out, though.
And a double-digit lead would be huge for Calvert Hall, especially going into halftime.
Simon going to put this one up.
And it's good! What a kick from Simon.
Caleb Simon's made his last 3 kicks. Make it 17-7 Cardinals. Getting a little bit of a cushion here.
Man, was that an elegant strike or what? Perfectly through the uprights. Great distance, great power, great accuracy.
Caleb Simon himself, he's responsible for 7 points. That's as many as Loyola have today.
Man, it's a crucial part of this team. Being able to convert those small amount of points, plenty.
Yeah, they certainly add up. And Myers is going to catch it and immediately be taken down by Alex Fitcher of Ellicott City.
Bit of a drive away. Does Calvert Hall get the ball here?
Pleasant town, Ellicott City.
When was the last time you were in Ellicott City?
Oh, goodness. It's been a long while as Brendan Ames hits this one up against the fence. Clock stopped at 2. I got to go back there sometime.
I haven't been to Ellicott City in quite some time. It's a quaint town.
Yeah, the main street there. Very pretty place.
You know, Mr. Marshshiner, a Quidditch expert at Calvert Hall, he used to live in Ellicott City. Hopefully he's tuning into this game.
I'm sure he is. This one's going to be put on the ground. Caleb Simon had to have an emergency kick there, but he's done well.
Billy Zittle with a great fielding of the ball.
Nice tackle.
Made some yards up the field.
This one's straight out. Lawrence Aceto almost got there.
And Maximo Caratini grinded for some yards, and Calvert Hall get the ball back. Coming to the end of this half, we're in the injury time now. Ooh.
Can the Cardinals, can the Dons, can anybody steal a point? Here's the names. Loyola commit, going to give it up. Josh Mackey, nice catch. Still going. Ben Heasley with it now.
Finally taken down. Loyola can breathe just for a little bit. Calvert Hall will look to switch the play back down the right again.
Paul Ruck gives it up to Josh Mackey, who gets thrown down.
Calvert Hall yet again knocking on the door.
There's Thomas Norden. Nice pass by Brendan Ames.
Crawling for some more yards.
And
here's Myers.
Zach Myers. The Cardinals are close.
Oh!
So close. Tyler Cahill's going to just put it up in the air. A little bit of an emergency boot there, but it's going to be caught by Simon. Luke Donaldson.
A lot of space here for Donaldson to run into.
He's going to cut.
Still going.
Luke Donaldson's finally going to be brought down. Pace there is a lot of noise and a lot of nothing. Brennan Ames couldn't find anybody to throw to. But that's a smart play by Ames, not forcing anything.
Look at
the Cardinals are going to live
there.
another day. Luke Donaldson fighting through.
And the Hall are just looking to slowly whittle away at this tough Loyola defense. Inside 10 yards yet again.
This is a tough Loyola defense. They've given up an average of 22.5 points per game this year. But the Cardinals, they're almost already at that. Cardinals still pushing through.
Oh.
Ball's on the ground, picked up by Aceto. And Aceto's going to get a little bit more.
Number 2, Christian Arthur, just tackling everybody at the moment. Just tackling people without the ball. The ball wasn't even in play.
I think he was getting bored there. Needed somebody to hit. Yeah, this is going to be punted away. Luke Donaldson's got it. Immediately tackled. Good defense there by the Dons. That's how you cover a kick right there.
With some great defense. Donaldson stays down after the... Oh, he's back up. He's a tough guy.
Double knee braces. Kyrie Jennings. This Don's defense really stepping up. Here's Josh Mackey.
Loyola are really going to have to look to restrict some of these bigger Calvert Hall guys. They're really whittling away. And here's a big run. Right up the middle. Thomas Norden with another try.
Second of the game for Thomas Norden. It's 22-7 Cardinals attacking the Dons here in this first half.
And it's almost an identical try to his first. He's just found the gap right down the middle, executed it perfectly, dodged his way through that Loyola defense. And what a try that is from Calvert Hall.
Thomas Norden, he's a great ambassador for the game. Told us about it in our preparation to do this one, but he's showing his stuff out there tonight. Thomas Norden, responsible for 10 points for the Cards.
And taking a quick visit to the physiotherapy table.
I believe he broke his mask. That was what the meeting was about. As Caleb Simon, he's going to go for it. He's going to get it again. 24-7, the Cardinals really extending this lead.
It's been dominant today from Calvert Hall. Loyola barely had the ball inside their half for quite some time now.
Well, I might have to say Thomas Norden is our player of the first half. And the first half has ended, so just in time, Thomas Norden and Caleb Simon putting that 7 on the board, a buzzer beater of sorts. We're going to step away for halftime, but Cardinals leading, dominant, 24-7.
Second half about to start. This will be a Loyola ball. Great drive up the field.
I'd be expecting more of the same here for this second half, Owen. Once again, Owen Cameron, Ty Vavakti up here in the booth under the lights here for some rugby action.
The temperature has chilled down a little bit in this second half.
I mean, we came prepared up here with our jackets. We're professionals.
Yeah. Must say, I still am a little bit chilly. Perhaps my sweater was more thin than I expected.
I will tell you though, when Looks like he gave us the email letting us know that our game got moved back to 7. Had to start packing the layers.
Yeah, totally. Especially considering this inconsistent weather as of late. Oh, big hit.
Kept in by Miller, diving all over the place. Very aggressive player, Andrew Miller.
Calvert Hall, man, stays down.
Looks like that's Nate Simon out there. Took a big lick there.
Man, you know, your comment on the ref's jersey earlier, I didn't realize how stylish this was. Look at that.
And once again, parents, if you sign up to be a ref, looks like you're getting yourself a fine piece of athletic wear there.
Yeah, we could certainly use some more line refs. It looks like it's 2 Loyola players playing the line. Or 1, rather. Calvert Hall and Loyola.
I think that's a member of the Cardinals on that far side. Here's Andrew Miller.
Oh!
Out, and the ball's on the ground.
Broke his ankles. What a play. What a hesitation.
That you've seen a player juke himself out.
I don't know. He took somebody. Looks like he took 2 players on the Hall out.
If the Cardinals could take it here, oh, that would be huge. Loyola just hasn't had too much. Kyrie Day with the try, but other than that, dominant performance by the Hall. And this is a good team put out this year by Calvert Hall. Looking to go undefeated. I know some of these players talked about it. They've certainly got a chance to get their first title since 2017. Just their second title since 2007. And that one's going to be...
it stayed in!
Bit of luck there.
Wow.
Get that one in. How about that?
Looks like this line out from Christian Arthur, he's not out of bounds. There we go. Back it up.
We've got it situated.
Yeah. These lines, it's Kelly Field, it's heavily populated with them, so.
That it is. Back in my days in soccer camp, didn't know what was which.
You get used to it eventually.
A little bit of a fake there by Jeremiah Ibar out of Manchester. Bit of a mistake though, the ball's on the ground. Kyrie Day is going to be wrapped up by Thomas Norden. What a night he's having thus far. Huge night for Norden.
Yeah, he's doing everything on offense. He's been quick, he's been agile, he's been making big plays on defense, and that's a great block there from number 7, Aiden Hewitt.
Nice play by Hewitt. Nice catch by Norden.
Oh!
How did he get a hold of that one? He was behind him.
Yeah, to hold on to the ball after that huge hit. That was impressive. Getting back to his feet just now, and looks like he's limping out of that tackle. That could be a huge loss for Calvert Hall if he comes out.
The night that he has been having, I would say he's pretty irreplaceable for the Cardinals. And as you said, he's injured his leg before.
Oh, that's quick play from Simon. Moving possession just up the field about 10 yards.
Yeah, Simon, a leader on this team, and he shows his rugby IQ off right there. This one's still on the ground. Brennan Ames. Cardinals fighting forward. Here's Norden. Thomas Norden's going to get maybe 2 or 3 yards before being brought down. Caleb Simon. Sorry, Nathan Simon. The 2 blondies confusing me here.
Loyola gets the ball back here. Calvert Hall just making sure they're not offsides.
And they could get something here. That's a big tackle by Mackey, or else would have only been 1 man back for the Hall.
I believe that's Ibar again. He's having an all-right game. Perhaps a little bit of a dirty play earlier on, but
nice run there by Riley Brady. Don's working it around, trying to get going here. It's Kyrie Day.
Score of Loyola's only try.
Gives it up to Tyler Cahill, who puts it on the ground. And the Don's trying to take it on the outside.
And look at this run.
Isaac Hester.
Just driving down that right-hand side from Calvert Hall. It looked like they were lacking from some defensive bodies there.
And Isaac Hester's hurt.
But he's staying in.
Devin Hester on that last play. Again, Josh Mackey is always there. Great defense. But Hester still shaken up.
And it was Amaral looking to burst through that Calvert Hall defense, and he almost made it.
Hester still in position, but he cannot do much. And it looks like it's going to be another adventure for Mr. Zinn and the guys. This physio bench already full, though.
And on the Calvert Hall side, it looked like Zach Myers took a little bit of a spill off the ball. He looks to be in some pain.
Man, and that would be a big loss.
Yeah, it's a big worry for the Hall. One of the wingbacks on this team.
They've got to make a substitution. Isaac Hess is very clearly hurt. They're going to take out Zach Myers.
And that looks like Matt Stroh coming onto the field for Calvert Hall.
So Zach Myers heads to the bench. Bit of a shoulder injury for him.
He looks to be holding his collarbone a little bit, and
that's the type of guy. It takes a lot to bring him down. You're gonna have Isaac Hester run this one out. Fusion. This is a great run up the middle. Christian Arthur. Loyola's on the doorstep. Now number 4, Alex Fitcher. John's trying to make this a 10-point game with a try and a conversion. Putting it through. Still not there yet. Did the Cardinals take it back? No.
Yes, they did. No, the referee calls a stop to the play, and looks like it's Loyola's ball. Oh, no.
More work for Mr. Zinn and
his team of physios. Man, they are getting worked hard tonight. Should have brought out another bench.
Luke Donaldson's still on the ground. Mr. Zinn has not made his way out there.
The team helping him back to his feet.
I mean,
looks like he wants to stay in.
For the sideline, but they didn't go out to check on him. They're just going to leave him in here, right on the goal line.
And Loyola pushing, and that's a try.
Dons get their second of the game. And that was a big one. Dons really needed it. They cut this lead in half, 24-12.
And they're going for the conversion now. That's number 15, Billy Zittle, stepping up. You know, the improvement from Loyola in the second half has been clear. They've really turned it up on offense. They've been getting the ball from left to right much quicker than they did in the first half. And additionally, I'd say their defensive pressure has picked up a lot.
The try by David Krause, a senior out of Falston. I said the try. Billy Zittle out there trying to make it 2 for 2 for him kicking today. From a bit of an angle here. This is a big kick.
Apologize if you're seeing some flashes from that intersection.
Zittle puts it up.
It's good.
Billy Zittle makes this a 10-point ball game just like that. They're trying the three-pointer away.
Calvert Hall will hope to keep this double-digit lead, but Loyola's big improvement, they're going to have to do a lot of work to hold on.
Yeah, and you look over at the bench right now, and you got Zach Myers and Luke Donaldson out. That's not what you wanted off for the Hall. No, you're going to see Donaldson run right back in now. Very tough guy. So, looks like Caleb Simon will kick it.
Oh,
Nice yell there.
yeah, unsportsmanlike conduct.
The boys.
You can't yell on a kick like that.
It's all about sportsmanship. How about Thomas McNulty again? Every time he gets it, it's going to take a gaggle of Cardinals to bring him down.
Great terminology there. Oh.
But how about this cutting through? Almost a chest. Oh, Arthur! And he's still on his feet. Christian Arthur finally brought down by Luke Donaldson. The injured Luke Donaldson
What a run that was.
is in more pain.
Caverdall really have to work on switching the field here. Loyola are doing it excellently.
Maximo Caratini. That's a nice little run there, but this is going to be dropped.
As the referee calls the play dead. That's a Calvert Hall ball.
Big break for the Cardinals there as Loyola seems to have all the momentum right now, and you can see how important momentum is in rugby. Cardinals scored 17 straight to end the first.
Yeah, ball security has been a crucial part of this Loyola second half. I don't think they've given the ball away once.
So Caleb Simon's going to try to roll it through here. Did it even get through? Yes, it did. And that's going to be booted downfield by Brendan Ames. But the return by number 15, Billy Zittle.
Calvert Hall get the ball back, but that's a big tackle there. From the dangerous Jeremiah Ibar.
Big hitter, Ibar.
Yeah, he's not a guy you want to be tackled by. Keep an eye on your legs when he's around. Known for that alligator death roll.
He is known for that.
He's coming for your ACL.
However, Owen, I do have to make note of the fact that nobody has been injured by his tackles yet.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So while it may look bad, that could be part of it. It could be all about intimidation for him. But maybe he's just mastered how to do it safely.
Maybe.
I think it's even more dangerous if he could do that and not get caught.
Oh!
Be blocked right in the hands of Thomas Fitzpatrick.
It's going to be a scrum here.
The ref said a whole bunch of rugby stuff. And we're going to get back to the action now. Couldn't really hear what he was saying. I was too busy looking at that jersey. I mean, what is on that thing? Is that...
Some flowers, maybe? Polka dots?
Looks almost like a Hawaiian shirt. Maybe a little bit of an underwater theme to it. Well, Owen, during basketball season, you know, we were emphasizing all about the outfits.
The accessories and the shoes?
That's right. Look good, feel good, play good, Owen. But in this case, look good, feel good, ref good. And
there's Mackey. With a big run up the middle.
Very hard to bring down Josh Mackey.
Almost got 15 yards after the contact there.
Ames, he thought about kicking it away, but instead smartly is going to pitch it outside.
Donaldson
about
with
10
a
yards
big hit.
Good decision there by Brendan Ames. Zach Myers still on the physio bench. That's not what the Cardinals want to see at all.
Looks like his shoulder's been getting stabilized for the past 10 minutes or so.
There's Ben Heasley, another tough guy. Being brought down. Nice job by Heasley. Taking all sorts of knees to the head there, but he's okay.
All right, let's go, boys.
A little bit slow to get on his feet, but he's going to shake it off. And
Ames just boots it away.
He had to kick that one straight up or else it would have been blocked. Miller attacked right away. And it's very important not to muff those kicks because the defense can be right on you.
Yeah, and Christian Arthur almost broke through again there. It seems like every time Calvert Hall punt this ball away, he's just angst to try and get the ball back up the field for Loyola.
Yeah, he's definitely a player that you got to keep your eye on, and maybe that's why Loyola has their numbers only on the back. You can't see who he is when he's coming that way.
That might be incorrect, but I think Calvert Hall's numbers are also only on the back.
Maybe it's I mean, I don't blame it. It's a good strategy. As this one flies into the seats.
That almost went in the trash can.
A souvenir for a lucky fan. But they didn't think they would be going home with a rugby ball. Oh, they've thrown it back. Must have been a Calvert Hall fan.
Oh, man.
Went to my first sporting event in quite some time. Went to a Phillies game a few days ago. Saw that they throw back opponents' home runs. Maybe it was the same idea there as Loyola kicked it up, and it was a Calvert Hall fan who threw it back down. Gotta love that from the fans. They're definitely getting into it just as much as these players are.
Yeah, I'd say the Calvert Hall half have been far more vocal than Loyola. Perhaps my hearing is being impeded by the gallantry booth.
I could say Loyola, I mean, it's not been too quiet from them over there.
Yeah.
Keep in mind there is more players on this Cardinal 15. But how about
man, what a run.
David Cross?
It's going to be Mackey takes it.
Running over Miller, Josh Mackey fighting every step of the way.
Yards after contact from Mackey is just huge for this Calvert Hall team.
Big yak guy, Big Mac. Big yak, Big Mac. That's what I've always said.
Ames has been the go-to guy off these ground balls for the Hall.
He's so smart with who he pitches it to, starting the offense. This is going to be taken back, and it looks like Hester.
Oh, Hester! Looking like Devin Hester. Nick Donaldson's chasing. I don't think he's going to catch him. Hester! Oh!
Oh, it's down at the line. What are they going to say?
It's a try!
Isaac Hester put it on the board.
Incredible running there. The speed.
And remember, that was a guy who was limping just minutes ago.
Can you believe that? What a run.
And Luke Donaldson, he was with him every step of the way, but just a little bit late on his dive as he makes his way back. I think he's going to be a little bit shaken up.
Loyola are really cutting down on this Calvert Hall lead. They really need to gain back some momentum. The second half has been very, very exceptional from this Loyola side.
Yeah, they're definitely making it very interesting. They've put up 12 points already, but how about this conversion? Way out for Billy Zittle. Make it the 25-yard line. This is going to be a 35-yard kick.
Man, and some change coming in from the 90-degree angle. It's a 45-degree angle, excuse me.
I was never good at math, Owen.
I'm eyeballing it. I'd say that's pretty accurate. Yeah, 25 degrees by 25 yards by 25.
We're going to have to write this one down.
It's a right angle.
It's going to be up. Did he get it? Yes, he did. Billy Zittle knocks it through. It's a 3-point game, Owen.
Wow. Can you believe that? Can you believe that?
Spoke to some Dons for this game. They said they come out at night. I would say that's true. 3-point ball game. They've had the first 14 here. Man. We can see how that Zach Myers injury still being worked on the physio table. As soon as he came out, looked like all the momentum went the Dons' way. And Cardinals, they've got 15 minutes still. They've got to try to get something going here as the Dons get it back right now. Well, the first one was a 29-29 tie.
Caratini just keeps going.
And this one looks like it's going to be heading that way again.
Oh, weak hits here from the Calvert Hall defense. They really need to pick up the intensity as the ref calls the play dead.
Loyola almost back to midfield again.
Let's go home!
So this one's going to be sent downfield.
Oh, move.
Backwards. This is not good for the Hall. They're going to have to punt it away. The green shoes of Griffin Gill. But this one's going to be...
Somebody at Calvert Hall has to step up. Finally gets taken down.
Cardinals really got to get something going here.
This game's getting a little bit sloppy. It's another stoppage of play. And the fans are making their presence known. They're doing their part.
Zach Myers still being looked at on the bench. I don't think he's going to be coming back in. Final 13 here. The Cardinals trying to kick it through. And they will. And it's going to be picked up. Thomas Norden going to flick it out. And that's just going to go right out of bounds.
Was that a line out for Calvert Hall, or does it go in Loyola's favor?
They're going to talk this one over with the ref.
Let's see. Who did it hit last?
From here, it looks like goldfish on his shirt.
Looks like it'll be a scrum here for Loyola. I think that's what it's called.
So Tyler Cahill is going to have to go to the other side. That clock is still ticking, but remember, Ellen, you've got that added time.
It's getting nervy. Loyola looking to drive their way back into this Calvert Hall half again.
Who's Andrew Miller?
Well, brought down by Asedu.
Tackle by Asedu, that's right. It's going to be intercepted, though, by the Cardinals.
It's like a forward pass, even if it did make its way. And that's Thomas Norden.
That was a great
trucking his way through.
Max Grubel. And if the Cardinals can turn that into points, that will be the biggest interception of the game. Brendan Ames dissecting as he moves about 5 or 6 yards instead of just pitching or punting. There's Big Mac shaking off a guy. And Josh Mackey's going to take it about 5 more.
That's more yards after contact from Josh Mackey. Can you believe that?
I mean, Big Mac Yak.
I mean, how does he not get tired? Oh, and look at that run.
Cardinals certainly doing a little bit better now.
Yeah, looks like they're picking up some momentum.
This was going to be put on the ground. Ben Heasley.
Great reaction to keep the ball at Calvert Hall's favor.
Cardinals still have it picked up by Rupel there. Found a little bit of room, and in rugby, if you can just find a tiniest...
And look at Mackey! Look at Mackey go!
As we said, if you could find the tiniest bit, Josh Mackey found a lot. Cardinals have it.
That was just a little change of pace there, and he sent the entire left side of that front line of Loyola defenders the wrong way.
Looks like it's going to be a kick here for Caleb Simon. That would make it a 6-point ball game. And this could be a big kick going because that would require the conversion to be good for Loyola to take the lead.
Come on, Caleb Simon, we believe in you.
And the clock hits 10 minutes. Caleb Simon for 3. He said
it's good.
That's a big kick from Caleb Simon. He's made 3 in a row.
What a player.
27-21 Cardinals with the lead. And they will get the ball back here on. That was a big kick.
We'll see how that shifts the momentum of this game. That's definitely been a big part of this rugby match.
That's right. It stopped the Loyola run at just 14.
Yeah.
The Cardinals had a 17-point run of their own to close out the first half. That's how we got here. 6-point game with 9 minutes to go.
And we'll see how Calvert Hall react. Oh, that was a cheap kick. And it goes in Calvert Hall's favor. Trying to cheat the system. Looks like Caleb Simon will look at... Oh, never mind. It's a scrum, I believe.
Right at midfield. How cool does this look?
It's beautiful. Right on the Cardinal logo.
Under the lights here. Very aesthetically pleasing scrum. Good stuff here. Oh, look out here! Looks like they collapsed on top of the ball.
Will that ball go in Loyola's favor?
Let's take a look. No, Simon's got it. Yeah, they're gonna just try it again. Looked like Loyola pushed the Cardinals players up front over.
Oh, that's gonna go to Loyola. No, nobody's picked it up. What is even happening right now?
The Cardinals really got to get this one right. I mean, A for effort in terms of time wasting, but this time they will get it. Brendan Ames gonna boot it downfield. It's a nice kick.
Beautiful kick from Ames. The line judge does well to spot it exactly where it went out of bounds.
Good placement there by the Don ref.
Respect for that. Transcending the rivalry to
That's very true.
give us a fair spottage. Oh, are they going to give this throw into the Dons?
They're gonna ask the Don's line judge for a further explanation there.
Wow. Something is happening.
Looks like they're gonna bring it back. Might not have been as good of a kick as we thought from Brendan Ames. They're gonna say that one went directly out of bounds. Huge chance here for the Dons past midfield. And it's gonna be thrown in.
I don't know how that landed on the line.
Throw it up. Tyler Cahill. Hester, Day. The two scorers for the Dons thus far.
Big hit there.
This is David Krause also
It's just trucking through.
scored in this game.
Boom. Still going here.
And here's Tyler Cahill. Trying to get back. Tyler Cahill is going to give it up. Christian Arthur, the always dangerous Christian Arthur. Nervy moments towards the end of this match. Nice cut there by Fitzpatrick.
And the Hall really needed a reception. They need this ball back. The Dons have it in a very dangerous territory.
Can the Dons push it over? Emmett Radaball. Dons knocking on the door. They could get a lead. This is Jeremiah Ibar. Each effort pushing through, testing this Cardinal defense. Again, they get pushed back. Incredible defense by the Hall. They somehow stop the Dons. But this is Christian Arthur. And he scores. Dons making a 1-point game, and the conversion can put him in front. What a comeback this would be. Christian Arthur got outside.
Man.
4 minutes left. This is the biggest kick of the game for Billy Zittle.
Well, I called that kickoff cheap from the Dons, but not only did they get possession back right off of it, they've turned it into a try. This is a very difficult kick.
Very difficult.
That'll be the
It's
first.
about the 25 again.
It'll be the first lead for the Dons all game.
If he can get this one through, look at the Dons players behind him. This is a huge kick. Billy Zittle, he's a senior from Phoenix, Maryland. Extremely quiet here at Kelly Field.
Somebody ought to yell. Distract him.
Billy Zittle steps forward, and
Oh,
Billy chance to give the Dons the lead.
he's choked under pressure. And the momentum has shifted to the Hall.
And you've got to feel for the senior. That was a big opportunity here under the lights. Just couldn't handle it.
It's that night game pressure. Not everyone can handle it. That's all right. The Calvert Hall Cardinals keep the lead in a very, very nervy moment in the latter stages of this match. And they're really going to want to get the ball back here off this kick.
That's right, with 2:30. Remember, injury time as well. The Dons have the ball. A turnover is what the Cards need here. And this one's on the ground. It's
Loyola pick up the ground ball.
Have it.
The intensity has really picked up in these last couple minutes.
David Krause, the clock almost to 2 after that. We have no idea.
And Calvert Hall with the ball.
No, they're going to say Loyola does.
Looked up him in a headlock there. And was that? I believe that was Jeremiah Ibar. It's another dirty play.
Man.
Put him in a headlock. Can you believe it? I can.
Can't write this stuff up. The Dons have it. 2 minutes paused on the clock. And the ref is going to talk to the Cardinals coaches here. You can look down on the field. All these players very tired. They got to give it their all here. First time the Cardinals have been on the field in 2 weeks. Nursing a 1-point lead with 2 to go.
And that's landed out of bounds.
Keep their perfect season alive.
Now whose ball is that? It's a Loyola ball. Need some transparency here from the referee.
Once again, I don't know how many times we're going to remind you guys watching at home, but that 2 minutes, you're going to see it on the clock until this game ends. Ben Heasley
Calvert Hall nearly got it. And Loyola switching the play quickly.
Here's Hester. He scored earlier. He's very dangerous with the ball. The Cardinals need a stop. Can they get it here at midfield?
They're on top of the Cardinal. We're in injury time now. That's a big tackle. And he keeps going.
Down to about the 45-yard line. David Krause running over somebody. The ball's on the ground. The Dons still have it. Cahill. Christian Arthur. He scored to make this a 1-point game just minutes ago. That's Tyler Cahill making a bit of a run.
And those Cards are pushing very hard.
All it takes is just one more mistake by the Dons and the Cardinals should take it. This is Thomas Fitzpatrick. If the Cardinals can just take it away, this will be a very memorable win. But this is Christian Arthur.
And the ball's loose. And the Dons keep it.
My goodness. Here's Hester.
He's still going.
Caleb Simon will. And the Dons are knocking on the door here in injury time. The Cardinals need a stop. Dodge working it down the field. They've outscored the Cardinals 19-3 in the second half.
That's an injury here. Emmett Radable crawling off the field.
Cardinals just trying to run out this clock. There can't be much time left.
The Dons are down a man, and to Calvert Hall have the ball.
Are they going to take it? The Cardinals take it. A famous win here under the lights.
And they stay undefeated.
Wow.
What a win for the Calvert Hall Cardinals.
The Dons were so close to scoring again. It would have been a memorable comeback for them. But the Cardinals, it was all offense in the first half, Owen. All defense in the second half, just at the end. They do just enough to win it.
What a fantastic ball game we just watched.
Well, Owen, coming in tonight, we knew it was going to be a good one. But this met every expectation. First rugby game under the lights here, I think, maybe even ever. It doesn't disappoint. I think they got to do this more often now.
I totally agree. High intensity,
Oh my!
just end to end, especially at the end of this ball game. I mean, fantastic.
You can see the respect shown by both teams here as they make their way off the field. A lot of injuries, a lot of scoring, a lot of memories certainly for these players and for us in the booth. Tyler Lochte, Owen Cameron. We'll see you next Friday. Have a good night.